Welcome innovators, trailblazers, and game changers to the electrifying Round 3 of the arena. 64 groundbreaking ideas, only one champion. With only 16 student entrepreneurs left in the competition, buckle up because the journey to greatness starts right here, right now. Win today and you propel yourself into the quarterfinals. One step closer to the grand prize of $10,000. Today's focus, problem and solution, market and competition, core values, and your big, hairy, audacious goal. With just 2 minutes on the clock, 2 ideas enter the arena. Only one will emerge victorious. Let the battle begin.
Hello and welcome. Yes, this is officially round 3 of the arena. Wow, how has time flown so fast? And if you're a live viewer, you must have noticed, yep, I've upgraded the setup a little bit. Well, it has to match the extraordinary caliber of pitches that we have lined up for you today. So, as you know, I've always been in the previous rounds, been commemorating each match with a dad joke, but I thought this is a new day, a new dawn, and a new era. So, off with the dad jokes and in with a new era of exciting things. So, this round will be featuring my best knock-knock jokes, okay? So I have a really good knock-knock joke planned for this match for you today. So stay with me on this one. Okay. Knock-knock. Who's there? Radio. Radio who? Radio not. Here I come. And that radio-worthy note, I'm going to first be introducing our lovely judges for today who have said yes to this match. So first up, I have Andrew Ray, Chief Operating Officer and co-founder at Phantom Technologies, Inc. Welcome, Andrew. How does it feel to judge match 1 of round 3?
I'm excited for this big event. This is my first time joining the arena.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see what the students are going to bring to us today.
I love it. Thank you, Andrew. And joining Andrew is a returnee face, my arch nemesis, Dale Shaw. Dale is matching. Why are we matching? This is bad.
We're always so in sync, so in sync. By the way, I like the new pad. I like the new place.
Oh, well, thank you. But Dale Shaw, lead entrepreneurship consultant, Northern Alberta Institute of Technology. Welcome back to the arena, Dale. As much as I chirp you, we always love having you on this competition.
It's always a blast for me as well. Thank you for having me back.
Of course. And last but not the least, another new face, Rebecca Lehman, Director of Experiential Learning and Career Development, Mount Allison University. Welcome to the arena, Rebecca. How is it feeling to judge this match?
Thank you so much. It's really exciting. I love hearing student ideas, so I can't wait to hear what's coming.
I love it. Thank you, Rebecca. So we've met our amazing judges. It's officially time to meet our superstars for today. So first up, I have Leon Zhu from University of Waterloo. Leon, this is round 3. How are you feeling pitching in this match?
Yeah, it's been great going through a couple of rounds already. I've really been looking forward to this next round, so really happy to be here and compete today.
I love it. Thank you, Leon.
Yeah.
And joining Leon is Bogdana Borisova from McMaster University. Bogdana, I know this is your first time pitching in place of your founder. So how are you feeling pitching for round 3?
Yeah, I'm thrilled to be pitching today, and I really look forward to sharing with you Chloronova's vision.
I love it. Thank you so much, Bogdana. So we've met our students. We've also met our judges. No more time to waste. It's officially time to face the heat. First up, Leon, you have 2 minutes on the clock this time. The stage is yours.
All right. Roofing is one of the top 3 deadliest jobs, making it hard to attract and retain workers. Meanwhile, over 1.5 million new homes are being built in the US and Canada every single year. But ongoing labor shortages have caused increase in price and poor installation quality, in addition to all these safety risks. At Canopy Robotics, we're working to solve these problems with our robot named Pico, designed to autonomously install shingles on roofs. By taking over the most dangerous and repetitive tasks, we're able to keep workers off of risky rooftops. while improving efficiency and reliability. Our target market includes high volume residential home builders who build more than 250 plus homes per year. This segment of the market represents a $2 billion annual roofing market. In terms of competition, the existing roofing industry is completely reliant on manual labor, despite ongoing labor shortages and increasing safety risks. Only one other early stage startup is working on a similar solution, but our robot Pico stands out as it's specifically designed for high volume installation with future expansion into solar shingles. Our long-term goal is to automate the installation of 1 million roofs by 2040, making roofing automation the industry standard. By doing this, we'll be able to eliminate 30,000 injuries and fatalities related to roofing, putting Canopy Robotics in a position to generate over $10 billion in revenue over the next 15 years, creating a roofing construction industry that's more safe and efficient. The core values of Canopy Robotics revolve around safety, innovation, and quality. Worker safety guides our mission, driving us to eliminate unnecessary risks through robotics. We are continuously improving Pico to deliver unmatched reliability, cost effectiveness, while shaping a safer, more sustainable future for roofing. Thank you.
Thanks, Leon. Great job on that visual presentation of your prototype. Competing with that is Bogdana. You two have 2 minutes on the clock. The stage is yours.
Carbon emissions are at record numbers, reaching 42 gigatons in the last year alone. Meanwhile, antimicrobial resistance is a global health emergency predicted to cause 10 million deaths annually by 2050. But what if these problems became opportunities? Opportunities to fight climate change, improve health outcomes, and create a circular economy. Enter Chloranova, where we turn waste into wealth. We want to use the carbon waste from high-polluting industries to fuel bioreactors containing microalgae that we engineer to produce high-value peptide alternatives to antibiotics. Chloranova taps into 3 key markets. Our primary revenue source is the sale of peptides to pharmaceutical companies. Our competitors, peptide synthesis companies, use resource-intensive chemical synthesis, which reaches production costs of up to $600 per gram. Chloranova slashes these costs to under $50 per gram while using a greener and more efficient system. With the global antibiotic market valued at over $50 billion and antimicrobial peptides predicted to replace up to 30%, we have revenue potential of $15 billion. Our second stream of income is carbon sequestration. Purchasing our bioreactors allows manufacturers to cut carbon emissions, qualifying them for carbon credits, turning sustainability into savings. Lastly, our algae is recycled and sold to fertilizer companies, creating a circular model. Globally, only 33 algal bioreactor patents exist, and in Canada, we are one of just 2 companies. Our key differentiator is using genetically engineered algae to produce pharmaceuticals. At Chloranova, our goal is to equip every carbon-emitting business in Canada with algal bioreactors by 2040, annulling our carbon emissions while establishing microalgae as the status quo for peptide production and positioning Canada as a global leader in sustainable healthcare. At Chloranova, we think sustainability, efficiency, and innovation aren't separate goals. They're the core values of our startup and the foundation of a new industry. Thank you.
Another very well-timed pitch, Bogdana. This is not going to be easy, but we're going to make it a little bit easier by going into our Q&A round. So let's bring our judges and students up on the main stage. This is amazing. So Andrew, I believe you have the first question for the day.
Yeah, thank you so much for your pitches. Both really interesting companies. Interested in talking to both of you after the pitch. But so my question becomes, what strengths and advantages do you have over your competitors?
Perfect. So what are the strengths and advantages that you have over your competitors? Leon, you'll be going first. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, so we've done over 100 customer interviews, and the existing solution for roofing is done by manual labor, which is incredibly labor intensive, dangerous, and getting more expensive. So through all these customer interviews, we've been able to identify the key problems that all our potential customers have, and we've specifically designed our robot to solve these problems. We've been building these relationships, and we're looking to go into pilot projects later on this year and next year to prove out our idea.
Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Same question for you, Bogdana. What are the strengths and advantages that you have over your competitors? You have 30 seconds.
Sure. So our competitors primarily use chemical synthesis, which is really expensive and uses a lot of resources and is very time consuming. This can also be done in bacterial systems, which inherently producing antimicrobial things in bacteria is inefficient and requires a lot of downstream processing. We leverage algae's photosynthetic properties, meaning that we turn carbon dioxide and sunlight directly into these high value peptides in an efficient, cheaper way that we can directly extract the peptides from it with lower cost and little to no waste.
Perfect. Thank you, Bogdana. That was amazingly timed. Now, Rebecca, we're going to move to your question for the day. So what is it?
Leon started to touch on it, but I'd love to hear more about what the students' goals are for the end, up to the end of 2025.
Great. So what are your year-end goals for your business? Leon, you'll be going first. You have 30 seconds.
Yeah, my team is a group of final semester engineers. So we're looking to take this full time this summer. Like I said, we've been building relationships with both home builders and roofing contractors, doing more than 100 customer interviews. So we've been constantly developing these relationships, and we're really looking to work closely with our partners to continuously refine the scope for our minimum viable product.
Love it. Thank you, Leon. Same question for you, Bogdana. What are your year-end goals for your business? You have 30 seconds.
Sure. So our team of synthetic biologists and engineers is already in the labs working on creating these genetically engineered algae strains. And by the end of this year, we hope to establish a patent for the strains that we're working on. We also hope to establish a partnership with bioreactor companies that can produce a prototype of a bioreactor system that can carry out the protein purification for us while respecting trade secrets.
Perfect. Amazing. So with that, we have ended our Q&A round, and we're going to give some time to our judges to make up their mind. Is it going to be Leona or Bogdana? Well, this time our winner needs to get 2 out of 3 votes to move forward to the next match. So it's definitely not going to be easy, and I can already see the judges wrestling with who they want to go as their pick. But we'll be back very soon with the results. So don't go anywhere, and I'll see you in just under a minute with our winner. Yay, we are back. So, Andrew, I will be asking you first. Who have you chosen to move forward to the next round of the arena?
So I've chosen Chloronova to move through the next round, but also really liked Canopy Robotics.
I know. But you can only choose one. I know. So, Bogdana, you have 1 vote. Dale, I'm going to be asking you next. Who have you chosen to move forward to the next round?
Oh, it came right down to the wire for me, but I also went with Chloronova, Bogdana.
Amazing. So we know that Bogdana moves forward, but just for curiosity's sake, Rebecca, who did you choose?
I thought both projects were absolutely incredible. However, in my judging marking, Leon Canopy Robotics through as the winner for me.
Oh, wow. So it was a 2-to-1 ratio, but congratulations, Bogdana. Chloronova moves forward to the next round, but amazing job, Leon. That was such a close fight. But there we have it. We have a winner for round 3, and this is amazing. So we'll be back with our next amazing matchup, sharp at 2 p.m. Atlantic time. So make sure you're there. If you're a live viewer, make sure you're there. But if you're an Arena Binge watcher, I hope to see you sometime in the future. But until then, make sure you stay warm, stay hydrated, so you'll stay forever cute. And I will see you soon in just under an hour. So bye.